Others' armies without fighting is the best of skills. The best of skills.
The art of war.
Steppin. Razor.
Dangerous.
Forward.
Stepping razor. Mutabaruka. Art of war. Listen to me.
RFM, #1 reggae station in the whole wide world. Me not joke.
Yes. Good day. This is the Steppin Razor, the art of war we do on it Thursday. Rainy Thursday, thunderous Thursday, lightning Thursday. We are going to until 5:45. Serious music from from Bonnie. Serious music from Bonnie. Very crucial. And I tell you, things that get better and it just go and get down and down and go down. When you hear a man hold a big gun and shoot a little 4-year-old.
No clothes on my back.
Terrible.
Shoes on my feet now. And I've got nothing.
And we live in the same country and we the same here. Crucial, man. Gun is just a normal thing to have now. In the early days, man used to walk with ratchet knife. Yeah, ratchet knife was the thing for walk with. But it graduated to gun. So, the gun's so prevalent now, me I tell you. It's easier to get a gun for buy now than ganja. Yeah. Easier to get a gun than to get ganja. So, the problem and the question is, where we are going to do about it? Because no amount of preaching in the church, no amount of talking on the radio, no amount of music we are make, it no look like it a go down, really. Yet still you must have someone out there that is affected by what them hear as it relates to the positive flow of information, of music, of understanding yourself. But the good seems to be way behind, and the body's up front and it's running and pacing. But that now will deter we from doing what we do. We now will stop doing what we do. And we hope the one them out there know say this is not the time now to give up. You have to do what you can do. Yeah, man, you have to do what you can do, man. Sometimes it look like, say, you know, do nothing, but you have ones out there who hear the call and heed the call. And it's very important that we continue this journey of moving the people forward into a brighter light. Brighter light, no care what. Because the evil they away, you know, come from two sides, you know. Either come from where. So we're going to take a break and come forward. Break time.
The time by the office of the Prime Minister is?
Yeah, the time is 15 minutes past 2 o'clock. Every weekend, something going on at Jamaica, you know. Yeah, man. Your people are foreigners say, when they listen to the radio, them, and looking at the newspaper, them, the amount of party where them see are going on in Jamaica. Them I wonder if I in a them party there, all them crime business are going on. But the people them are going them, and that is the thing, no, you know, nobody now say, well, I mean, I'm going to Rasta because gunman. No. Place them cock. The place them caught. And trust me, man. No man them dressed to push foot. For those of you who don't know what that term they mean, you have to ask him, bad mother. Yeah, man, they dress up hard. I don't want to say dress again, you know, because nobody now wear dress again. But no way. A pair of panty. Panty and something look like Brazil, them a wear. The man, them a go out in them underpants and mesh marry. And that's the fashion now. Yeah, nobody now have no style again, you know. Fashion, them have everybody. A follow fashion. Them knowing how the style. But the place busy right there. Because yeah, the bar just open back out of Rockfort there. And now things are keep over there already. Things are keep over there already, trust me. I'm not seeing a holiday there near, you know. But the amount of ad for this and the amount of ad for that. Unbelievable, it's like a holiday. Every day come like a holiday in Jamaica. Every day. Meanwhile, back at reality, we see the road them a mash up again. Anybody hear about the man where lick the man car back down Canton Spring Road there? Them lick the man car back and the man jump out of the car and pull him gun and box the brother in it. Me I tell you. And him lick the car back, you know. In the car there. And the man come out and carry him gun in him and box the brother. No way do that thing like that, no, because you don't expect that. And you're not wrong, because him lick you. I can't tell them say it. If you lick a man in him back, you need to drive too near, so you shouldn't lick him, so you're wrong. But that's the way they remember that day when the man draw the woman out of the car and kick her up and turn her over and all sort of thing. How me know you nothing more about that again? When pull a gun pan her, me know you nothing about that again. Some things slow, you know, slow. We will take a break and come forward.
The time by ABC Electrical is?
The time is 2:30.
While driving through Jamaica, there's only one radio station I listen to. Irie FM.
Yes, we are with you. I tell you, it's raining and thundering. But we are continuing the journey. Yeah, we are continuing the journey. You know, we have a public service announcement for make about Alan Skill Cole. You know, Alan Cole passed away as the greatest footballer ever come out of the Caribbean. Everybody know him as Skill Cole, everybody know him as Cherry. And we want to make it, but we could play the song and line it up. Well, we're not going to do it now. We're going to do it after the sports. We're going to start about it after the sports. Okay. So love song on top of love songs. Yes, we're there with you. As we say, thunder roll like a war. We will talk about the situation in Jamaica State where the party them sometimes prevent certain criminal activities. Yes, prevent certain criminal activities. The problem we have is that a long time I tell the people them say, "Oh, you must stop playing domino. A bar door. Stop playing domino a bar door and sit down in a bar like things is the same." Because when the man them come, them start to spray the bar them. And some people in there, it wasn't them intention to do it, but them no care. And we see a whole heap of people dead that way there. Just by being at a bar door or a corner. This is not the time now to stand up on corner with a whole heap of people and attack, because you don't know who in the crowd. A man did want him to shot him long time. And you stand up there, sometimes and you the man who now have nothing to do with nothing get shot. And the man who them a look for run gone. Prevent is better than to cure. You need to stay in your yard if you're not going to party, if you're not going somewhere. Stay in your yard. most people have TV and now and Netflix and all them. You sit down in the yard and watch Netflix. Or if you want to sit down on your phone with a girl, sit down on the phone with a girl and talk to her. But it is not safe in these times to stand up a street side with only a man. Or sit down in a bar front, say you play domino and all them something there. Go around the back of the yard, go play the domino. You know, see, that them things that we are talking about. Because really and truly, you're the first song we play. You know, see certain people that shoot certain people, you know. Are the ones them in the garrison and get to them. You say I shoot one another. You know, go to Cherry Garden, you know, you're not shooting a go on a Cherry Garden, Russell Heights, Beverly Hills, and all these places are Upper Mona and all them way there. At the same place them in a certain area where poor people there. And the man them who do the shooting is not no sufferer. Them not suffer because if you see them when them go a dance, you know, see them a sufferer. You know, say, because them have all people that send things for them, including gun. And them have all the latest fashion. And them women have all the latest fashion. So it's not like say, them have fire gun because them poor. And because them not have no food in them plate. Them can afford to buy whole heap of liquor and stand up on the corner too and put on the liquor upon the ground and everybody come take out a beer, take out a this, take out a that, or anything and all them something there. So we're in a serious situation. You know, when people talk about the youth them need for work or else them are going to continue to do them crime. Some man don't want to work. When them know so them can't get certain money another way illegally and get away with it. Yeah, man. What you see the woman where them catch the lady here, where she head of some criminal activity. And them things that we are talking about. Them things that we are talking about. She's the head of one gang. We need to take a stock. Prevent is better than to cure. Not that you can't get to from everybody, you know, but you have to make sure so you're not involved in a certain thing. I know they know where stray bullet lick you. Or lick your friend. We're going to go for the news and sports and come back.
The time on Irie FM is...
The time is 2:45, news time.
Irie FM.
Yes, so I mentioned something about Alan Skill Cole. Them going to have a Thanksgiving celebration and it lasts a couple of days. So we can read out what will happen if you want to go at one of these gatherings. You can go. So today, Thursday, October the 9th, at 5 p.m., the celebration will be at House of Dread. That's 3 Diner Road. People know Country Farm House, well, it's behind Country Farm House. House of Dread. There's a celebration keeping there. Today, Friday, October the 10th, at 6 p.m. to midnight, the 12th tribe of Israel at Hope Road. I know the 12th tribe of Israel congregate at Hope Road. So on Friday, which is tomorrow, there will be a gathering there, 81 to 83 Hope Road. Saturday, October the 11th, at 8 a.m., the earth will leave Perry's Funeral Home and it will be going to Caymanas Park. You know, that man will love him horse race. 12 Tribe of Israel HQ, that was staying long there. House of Dread. All of these places, them going pass. Where I'm supposed to tired when I'm done. I'm supposed to tired. Santos Football Club, 14 Diner Road Drive, 14 Diner Drive. And last night we just said the National Indoor Center, but we now hear that it is the National Arena. he will be at the National Arena. So that's Saturday from 9 a.m. drumming and viewing of Cole. 10 a.m. a musical tribute. And from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. the Thanksgiving service. And all of this will end up at Shooters Hill. All of that will end up at Shooters Hill. Interment at Shooters Hill. So we could go it again one time. When I say it again, listen carefully. Today, House of Dread, 5 p.m. Friday, 6 p.m. to midnight, 12 Tribe of Israel, yes, at Hope Road. Saturday, October the 11th, the Earthsleeve Perry's Funeral Home, and it going to go to Caymanas Park. And then it head to 12 Tribe of Israel HQ again, House of Dread again, then Santos Football Club, 14 Dinner Drive, and then the National Arena. From 9 a.m. drumming and viewing of the body, 10 a.m. musical tribute, 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. Thanksgiving service commencing, and then it end up at Shooters Hill Cemetery. So for those of you interested to take that journey, take it, you don't have to go everywhere. You can go, I wish one nearer to you. At least you're paying your tribute. I will be at the arena. I think them say I and Tommy Cohen will be hosting that musical tribute. Enough artists, I don't know how them are going to work out how much artists we see print on the thing. Couldn't even want to call out the amount of artists, but everybody want to give them little tribute. So that will happen in the arena. So if you want to be there, be there. It's a very, very important brethren to the landscape of Jamaica and what him did, what he has done for the sport of football. You know, he's one of the men them where end up in Brazil with Pele. Yes, and time I mention Pele name, you know, say, yeah, you can't get higher than that. And we have Alan Cole play football in Brazil. So, yes, I just it there. We want to listen up, top draw dollars, listen up, hot pick and cash pot, special pot draws. It's up next, like soon, very soon.
Africa.
Yeah, that was the hot pick and cash pot, special pot draws. Congratulations to all of today's winners. Join us again at 5 p.m. for another chance to win in top draw dollars. Pick 2, pick 3, pick 4, hot pick and cash pot draws. Yeah, and we're back with you again. We know say in a year rain go down and fall, you know. But people are coming and tell me about them road. You have a road there in a country there, I know man think of that at St. James, where people are calling and say, if me can mention it, you know, say anchovy. Well, if I want to know anchovy, but anchovy, you have Mount Pele, you have anchovy. Them I say the anchovy road there is a big, big problem. Meanwhile, the government, I say, oh, them fix road, a bridge, yeah, brand new bridge, over the other side. Why we like the government, you know? No, sir, we like the government because meanwhile, you over here to a fake bridge over there, so the people over here so complain, say, it's unbearable, the road, for France over go down and Mobile. When it used to take them all 40 minutes, it's gone 2 hours now. Everybody are complaining. And me now go complain say the road on a long lane a broke up again. No, you have to bear, if you're going to have to bear left. Because you have a long hole, well, you don't reach out deep hole yet, but the hole dead there. And going up the road now, you have so many different bob and weave you have to make to reach a Stone Hill. What is happening? Me carry what I call one of them people that go talk to them, you know. Because them can't go tell me now what that make me feel say, yeah, them are do things right. Nothing. terrible. Anyway, we see the long-awaited trial of the once the Minister of Education, he was the principal for JC and the Caribbean Maritime place out of airport here today. We see him case come up. Yeah, after so much years. It's so long there. Just like Tufton. Tufton case. I hear my show and I say, why? He's so glad that they didn't find any unlawful thing in a film, maneuvering. Yes, cause him have some money there and supposed to get out some work and him give him lady it. People say, how that possible? That sound like something not supposed to happen. So him feel good for no time. What you say? Me know say never did that happen no tight, you know. No, never did that happen. You know, this thing with them that have around the island about bringing help to the people, they move. Him was responsible for it, but there's certain part aspect of it where them give out certain work for do to certain company, and one of the company them was run by I want same lady, you know. Yeah, I want same lady. Yes. And people find it very out of place. Film game lady, the job, millions of dollars too, you know. I don't know, the $100,000 or millions of dollars. Because I know them people don't do things where $1,000, you know. Them do things in a millions. Well, it's a long time now, you know. Because I remember, I refer from me down a watch, you know. Me do 2 of them program there. One in a Ochi and one in a St. Mary. Port, St. Mary we did go do it. And the way the thing go, me I say, no, 3 of them me do. What me I talk about 2 of them? 3 of them me do. One in a Port Antonio, one in a Port Maria, and one down at Ochi there. The money did I run. And they were talking with them I bring good this and good that, healthy living, exercise and all them something there. And me I tell, hey, one time I say, Fulton and New York around around the marathon, you know. Yeah, around the marathon one, I tell you. So, really and truly, you know, certain things that are going around the scene when nobody never know, but it come out. And it come out, and this is during, after COVID or during COVID, during COVID. I don't remember when, no, but it's a long time. But it just come up in a case now. And him get off at the criminal charge. But him get off with alcohol and him admit and I say, boy, him so happy that them never find no unlawful thing in it, but him will try to buckle up. That's how I say. I hear him on the radio, him will buckle up and make the thing more tighter to work with. You know, so me know him never did that happen still. Me know, you can't tell that. Because these people, most of them is never, all right, watch the other brother now, where them yard how long now, and him case just call up. We're going to see what's going to happen now. With all the money, where them put in a bank, and him get the help of them to put money there, so, and him get this one to put money here, so, and all them way there. And now the case come up. A long time, long time. So we're going to see what's going to happen to that one. Yes. People them buckle up, because you have some other ones that, you know, we still not call up yet, you know. Some other ones we not call up yet.
Africa.
Did I tell you that IRFM will be at the Peter Tosh tribute birthday down in Westmoreland there? Did I tell you that I will be there too? Yes. Why you love Cabo? Cabo, we call it now. She don't call it running African again. She don't call it running African, but I call it running African. Cabo will be there from the same time when our program come on. And we will be there.
No need to hurry.
We will be outside broadcasting in and out for IRFM, and also we will be the hosts on stage. Yes, for the day. We will be there, so I look out for that. Westmoreland. Yeah, we see where Trump apparently broke a deal with Hamas and Israel.
Run away from the
ceasefire and return of the hostages. The place is in, it's like Christmas in Israel. Yes, and the people them in Palestine do have, them glad said I go end still. Well, it no end yet, but apparently it go end it. The people them in Palestine
losing their identity.
Hey, you can't just imagine when them dig out all of them building there and move them with how much body. Them go see all of them place there. Yes, man. The amount of body, no matter about 100,000 people get killed. Children and women and all them something there. When them take bulldozer and move them things there, underneath them rubble there. At that time, people are going to ball. Because people don't find them family yet, Yeah, man just blow up building and whole 2-story, 3-story building just fall down for everybody. Fall down for everybody. So all of them rubble there. Bodies, pan top of bodies, under the rubble. Anyway, I could see what happened with that. Because, say, Donald Trump will look forget the Peace Prize. The Norwegian, them have a thing where them give out Peace Prize to people. And he might lobby himself feet. Yeah, he might lobby himself feet, because I'm saying stop how much wars and how much weeks since him dead there. This is supposed to be him cap. The problem with this now, is that them elect the person already before this thing, them broke at this peace thing, them elect it, I think, a Monday to the hour, Thursday, a Monday, the committee where do these things elect it already. And a Wednesday to the Thursday, Wednesday. A Wednesday, them come together and say, them are going to hold ceasefire. That means by Tuesday, them elect the person. Nobody don't know yet. Maybe tomorrow morning, the whole of us going to wake up and know who get it. But, hey, Donald Trump no easy, You see if him no get it, if him no get that thing there, you see all the people them who involved in that. You see all now who responsible for certain things up there. Trust me, man. Him no easy at all. So we're going to see what going to happen out of that. We're going to take a break and come forward. Break time.
The time on IRI FM is...
Time is 15 minutes past 3 o'clock.
IRI FM. I
don't know, take a phone call, but I can't do it at all. Believe you me. Anyway, look here. One advertisement up at the top say, people used to hide them money under them mattress. And now them are telling them must go carry it, go a bank. Well, let me tell you something, man. Me and my granny used to go a market when she sell down a Coronation, and she come home and she put her money in her tide and put it under the mattress. she not go to no bank. And nobody know in the house trouble the money. And we know say the money there. She never miss money yet in the house. When she tight on and it put tight in her tile and put on the mattress. Now people are go to bank and I lose their money. So tell me something now. How that go? How that go? 6 or 1/2 dozen of the other, the same thing. But I know the same thing really. Because a whole heap of people are ball out now. Say, them a lose their money in the bank. The youth, them a scam money left and right and take out your money, millions of dollars. We just see about 3 of them with them all. So, this argument about your money safer in the bank, is it? Is it really safer in the bank? I don't know about that. But everyone will take the chance and put it in the bank. And the people, them, they don't know when these guys going to attack your bank account. And that is where I go on at Jamaica. Yeah. That is going all over the world. Them figure out a way how to get in your account. So, I don't know if it's a bad thing to put your money out of the mattress or put it in a one tin and dig up one hole under one tree and put it in it. Because all people used to do it. I mean, if I hear nobody a ball, so they might lose their money. Anyway, that is the next argument. The time is, we're going to take a break and come again. We're going to take a break again and come forward.
The time on Irie FM is...
The time is 3:30.
Irie FM.
Yeah, we want to remind you about the People's Court at 4 o'clock. You know, so we didn't want to take 2 calls for hear what the people them want to say. I don't know if anybody out there want to call before 4 o'clock, you know. Call before 4 o'clock, come to hear what you say. We'll have to tell you about this man named Sir Lenny Henry in England there. He might claim, I think, $16 trillion, trillion pound for reparation for the black people them in England. Named Sir Lenny Henry. Claiming 16 trillion, not billion, $trillion for reparation money for the blacks them in England. And we also here, listen to this one, you know, in another, you know, say, these vegetarian food, them have some food, you know, where them call it names like burger, you know, hot dog and all them something there. Well, in another island, them a ban plant-based food that sell with the name, with the meat name. Yes, them a outlaw food that is plant-based and sold under meat name. That means you can't have a food make out a vegetable and I call it hot dog. Them want to hear me hungry. Them want to get me hungry. Go hear how my brethren call him recipe them, the food them. Make the same thing like them, but call it a different name. Like how I'm saying, me hungry, you know, the Jamaican style. You know, pleaser instead of pizza. Yeah, my pleaser. So them want something like that. Maybe them should have call him up and pay him for do certain naming for them. Anyway.
The National Land Agency helps landowners register land through its systematic land registration program. The time by the NLA is...
The time is 14 minutes to 4 o'clock. Yes, yeah.
Good evening, Mota.
Yeah, good evening, sir.
All right.
You don't have no long talk today, do you know? No long talk.
Something slipped me now, man. I was one thing. Me said the Prime Minister must be... Them I think, I'm not sure if it's implemented yet, but if them find water going in your house for 50 years, you have any idea about that?
Yeah, them I say, yeah, but them I fight get the people them who supposed to make a difference. I say, warm to the little, like if you're going to make a movie, and you have the gun to make a movie, you know, I mean, yeah, them want to do that. I think it did there, you know, that them want to do it, you know, I think it did there.
Yeah, because if them find with an imitation gun, them classify it as real firearm, which I find that very ridiculous.
No, them not fight, them not say a real firearm, you know. Them must say You can't stick up a man with a imitation gun, you know.
No, most of them are charged the same way like a firearm.
Yeah, me know that. Me not agree with it.
Me not agree with it neither. I can't understand if you do a crime with it. Because when I tell you,
wait no. Them are looking into it to say, if you commit a crime with a fast gun, you will get the same penalty with the man who have the real gun. If it's a thing where you have a gun, if you go act movie, or if you do some kind of theatrics thing, you know, them are looking into it to see the possibilities, all the possibilities.
Well, the impression I get more is that if you, because I have 2 water going up on my house, you know,
when I come look for you.
So that more often if you come in at my house and stand, oh, you're charged me for a real gun.
No, I'm not charged for a real gun, but them are thinking of their mind say you can't use that same gun there to hold up somebody.
But I'm saying, look, guys here, I do everything to do with poor people is a problem. I'm going to say the crime there. I want to know what is it. That's right. When there was something about the police, them I give out them rank, and somebody say, well, all right, what is the rank? What is the indication I will look for the police or us? I know what I'm saying. I am saying to the Prime Minister now, Andrew Holness, the Governor General get 34 million or whole heap of millions of dollars. I want to know what is the charge of a cabinet where minister charge too much money, how much money, Mr. What is it you want to implement to tell that man, say, if you go overboard, this is what's going to happen. I want you come out with something now for your minister them. Everything are for poor black people.
Yeah.
Everything. And you're being unfair, Mr. Prime Minister, you're your governor, you're your friend. I want to know what is it you're going to implement now for your MP them. We're thief, period. A $3 trillion can't give account for just dead stuff. You just dead like when you click on Goliath. Andrew Wallace, what are you going to put in Parliament next week to tell your ministers that when I get good salary? We are pure of entertainment.
You remember him did say him not tolerate no corruption in our government, you know. I know even the foreign people them who deal with corruption, I say Jamaica depend the high leaks of corrupt countries.
Thank you, Muta. I heard that.
Anyway, we have to move.
Also, I know where I implement next week for minister. That's our Muta. That's nice, my virgin. Cool.
And one of the things that me really want to hear the Prime Minister come out and deal with is what is his stand on the Israeli genocide and South Sudan genocide. Because we don't hear them take it up. This government don't take up that as part of them thing. We hear Myanmar come out as a smaller island, come out and give, stand up for it, stand up and declare for yourself. Well, this man who is the head of, I think him at the head of CARICOM, stand to be corrected. What is his stand on what is happening in Israel? Yes, or what had happened in Israel since we have said there's a ceasefire that going to take place. Anyway, yeah, next caller. Hello?
Hello?
Yes.
Muta.
Yes, President.
Mr. Universe.
I mean, why you, man? Nobody can't say no you that. Are you that, man? Unless it's like AI. Maybe it's like AI, you know.
Hey, Muta, you think you're easy?
Identify yourself. Maybe it's an AI. I don't talk to AI upon this program. Identify yourself.
Muta, you see, Muta, Sunday the 19th, Westmoreland.
Yeah.
You know, we are touching on the place, man.
Where you bring for me? A long time you don't see me. Where you bring for me?
No, you have to talk where you want, because you don't know. Me, I got it for sure, because I don't come in at the afternoon, but anytime like after 5, because you know, me not
yeah, man, we're going to there, man. We're going to there.
No, man.
Because the show will go on after that.
Yeah, man, I know, because the outside broadcast I got in at 4 p.m. So yeah.
Which
so where you want the president to bring?
Huh?
Never did it, because I have to be there. Never there all over.
You were there all over?
Yeah, man, I go there certain places, because I have so little things to deal with before night, because you know, me not make night catch me really out the road in the motor.
Why, you're dopey?
No, man, you can't manage the night dew anymore sometimes.
You can't manage the night dew?
No, yeah. We have to cut it down a little bit.
Eh? What made sick you?
No, man, because Muta, right now, Muta, we have to take care of ourselves, health, and get enough rest.
So when night you are going to do with you? When night you are going to do with you? Sick you? I ask you.
No, man, you don't do nothing, but we have to
you have to take care of yourself, and then I say, you now walk at night, we can't night dew. Like night
we not deep night dew, and so at a certain time we just cut off the road and go get rest, exercise in the morning, because, so by a certain time we exercise start.
Am I afraid people still say you're turning a vampire,
Anything you want to Muta, anything I say go. Yeah, man.
All right, man. Looking forward to see you down there. Long time, see.
Definitely. Yeah, man, definitely. I will be there, Muta. Definitely. And all again, right, Muta, what we want to talk about right now, too, Muta.
You know, a long time to talk, though,
Yeah, because 4 o'clock.
Yeah, and them have a whole lot of things that go on this program. Yeah,
man. So, anyway, Muta, big up yourself. The 19 Kabu, everybody will see what is going on. Yeah. You want to go to show, we want to talk about that same way thing, but I saw you go. If anything is government, so we'll go and work with you and watch what him go deal with.
But you're a government, man.
So the government, yeah, it's my government.
Oh, you mean, yeah. Then you did that tax ship from PNP to JLP.
No, so my government and do only third term, one bro got one PM.
No. You was PNP and you ship from PNP to JLP.
Yeah, not Muta, I'm a JLP.
Then we're not going
to we're not going to go there. We're not going to go there.
Alzheimer's, I have Alzheimer's,
Muta, have a good day. You have a good day, Muta. See you on the 19th. Mr. Universe, up, load.
Yeah.
Hello?
Yes.
Yes. I can put on the papers, them write as a time. Good afternoon, bossy.
Good afternoon.
Yes, let me park out the vehicle. And one time I talk, and you ask me, say, we don't talk about the Israeli president. See? And him did I say, him did I say, I'm saying, I don't want to hear that unless he must say peace and unify the thing. So, say, it named Nobel Peace Prize. So, what you mean, say, if the man go down there, yesterday in the report, me hear the man I say, come on, speed up on the foot, yes, down the foot, and Israel I celebrate, Palestinians can go celebrate side of them to hope them, no. But with the backdoor thing again, So, him forget it, say it's at all.
If me forget it?
Yeah.
No, but one thing compared to the other things that we don't know, I don't feel so.
I don't know, at this time now, remember Muta did that a pivot now where the man.
No, you asked me one question, you asked me a question and I answer,
Yes, because
so nobody bring up all the things.
Really enough for them, I say, them could go help them negotiate and see them compete them and all the infrastructures where they damage daily. All right. Them say, me no know, if him have to go share it then.
Share it with who?
What do you mean? With Mattis too, I go say, him
who share it with who?
With the same president of Israel, the France, the way I said the president.
Wait there. Netanyahu must get Peace Prize, Nobel Peace Prize.
Me just ask if probably.
No way I ask me that, it sound like you say yes.
Him make a move to
make a move to after you match up a whole country and do all of that, you tell him must get Peace Prize, but what you deserve to get Peace Prize?
Said someone do it single-handedly, so me I wonder who...
No, so we, you tell me no, say, no, serious, you're not serious.
So, you know, want your Peace Prize to fit the year, I say.
Yes, you're not serious, man.
So you don't want a Peace Prize?
You must get Peace Prize?
Well, no, I'm not going to get it, so.
The way I say that for you.
But that's a next joke.
No, man, you can't make no joke that way, man. We have to move that door.
Quick space, yeah, man. But I did have two more things that we don't want to talk to you about. But me give a round of applause to Chums, because the hospital, man, the elderly, them down there kind of celebrate now. So, for the evening, me not pay my toll, so me gone down Israel and Palestinians.
All right, so me gone. Yeah, why listen up? Top draw dollars. Pick 2, pick 3, pick 4, hot pick. And cash for special drive time draws up next. Me I run with the time, but I tell you the time look longer than usual. 3 o'clock, I don't 5 o'clock yet. I don't 5 o'clock yet. Hush, or the hush. At 4 o'clock now, at the time for the people's court to come up. Sorry about that, yes.
The time on Irie FM is?
Yeah, the time is 4 o'clock on the dot. Okay, so today we're going to talk about the law of man against the law of a woman. If there's a discrepancy in the law that it take off for the man them more than take off for the woman them, especially when it deal with child support and all them something like. We have a guest, Simone Gardner. She's an attorney at law and the managing director of S.A. Gardner Law. She's a civil and commercial litigation law firm with a specialty in the area of family law. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. How are you doing?
I am doing quite okay. Quite okay.
Okay, good to know. Good to know.
Sound like I know you too, you know. The voice.
You probably do. I feel like I know you too. I've seen you all around.
No, so make it sound like me everywhere. Me all around.
You're a prominent public figure, you know, of course.
Okay, all right. So you want to know, tell me about the law and as it relates to man and woman. You think it's the same thing as it relates to even access to children? If you go to a court with a child and you think that them treat the man less, worse, them favor the woman more? Tell me.
All right. So generally the law tends to be gender neutral, right? Which means that the primary consideration of the court, especially when it comes to children and maintenance, is the welfare of the child or the best interest of the child. We have an act called the Children, Guardianship and Custody Act, which says that if an application is made either by the father or the mother, right, the court can make an order for maintenance as it deems, for custody as it deems fit, and it can go to either of the parents, having regard to the welfare of the child. Now, when you think about the welfare of the child, you're thinking about different considerations. You're thinking about their overall happiness, the wishes of the child, the religious needs of the child. You're thinking about the educational needs of the child, and you're also considering which of the two parents is better able to facilitate that. So, for instance, one parent lives in a one-bedroom house and there are 3 children, right? And that one-bedroom house, it just have one big bed. So where all of the rest of the people them are going to sleep, especially when you have a mixture, it's not just all girls. And if the father, for instance, probably have a 5-bedroom house where each child would be able to have their own room, and they look at the amenities and all of that stuff. So when I say the law is gender neutral, I'm saying that it's not favoring the mother over the father. It's not favoring the father over the mother. And let me put it in a context where we would generally be able to understand in our culture. Generally, it is understood that in a relationship, say, for instance, the man earns more, then there is going to be an inference that because the man is earning more, he would be the one that would get custody of the child because he has the finances to facilitate that child's needs. But remember, it's not just one thing. It's not just whether that parent can contribute more financially, because what if the father is abusive, for example, and the child doesn't feel safe with the father? So that goes back to the wishes of the child as well. So it can go in different directions, and it all depends on the circumstances of each case.
So them go in a court and say, talk to the child first and say, tell me something, what are your mother or your father, which one you want to live with? Them not do it like that.
They consider the wishes of the child, yes. But
they consider the wishes of the child, and the father have a big house and the mother not a big house, but she have a man differently. I mean, why they wouldn't deal
that
with
will
the
have
child?
To be assessed, because when you look at the best interests of the child, when you're looking at something like that, the court is saying, all right, what is going to generally promote the mental and physical health of this child? So, yes, I did mention that the wishes of the child is important, but that is not the only consideration. Just like how, all right, Jamaica, we live in a matrifocal society, which means that in more cases than not, you will find that the mothers are more emotionally connected to the children, right? But just because we have that type of society doesn't mean that it is automatically to the mother. So it's different considerations. The wishes of the child is one consideration. The living condition is another consideration, because one bedroom house for so many children is not going to necessarily be a good state for them. Say, for instance, that one bedroom house is 3 miles away from where those children go to school, and the 5-bedroom house that the father lives in is just down the block from where those children go to school. You're looking at also displacing the children and taking them up from what they're used to. Say, for instance, the parents used to live together, right? And the father moves out to a different space. So the father moves to the United States, for instance, and all of the child's family lives in Jamaica. Cousin, auntie, uncle, siblings, everybody that they know is in Jamaica. And then to move to the United States means that it's going to be displacing them, it's going to be carrying them outside. And then you think also about the medical considerations of that child. Does this child have the structure physically to be able to move or to be uprooted from one space into another space and to be thriving comfortably? Suppose a child is suffering from a certain condition where predictability is the best thing for them and their comfort. To take them out of that space just like that, just because, living with a father or whatever, is not necessarily a good decision. So it's not just one thing. It's not just the house. It's not just the wishes of the child. It's not just the finances of the parents, or even, it's not even gender-based. So I know that our society generally has it, especially the men in our society. They have it that the court system is not in their favor, and a man have to work twice as hard to see them child after the breakup, and that's not how it's supposed to be.
But it's true,
right?
Though. It's true.
Why would you say that it's true?
Yeah, man.
I want to hear your feedback about that.
Because they would have give the... All right, when me live with my mother... Me never know my father to no levels.
Okay.
Right? My father did when me a 8-year-old. My mother and my father never lived together, but me they with my mother most of the time. And my mother bring me up. Now, them days there, nobody not carry nobody got court. See, them way there. But if somebody come to me now and I say, if my father did insist, say, me must come live with him and think. Mother chose my mother not because my father might be not capable, but me feel more attachment to the mother. Yet still, me and my mother live in a one house. Me and I sleep at the same bed. See it? A one room, not house, one room we live in.
I know you did a true word, pan Muta.
No, me never say a true. You don't know me, so you can't. Me not say a true. No, man, me I tell you my lifestyle, my life. My life is that me and my mother live in a one room for years.
Right.
See? And my father come there when he want to come there. And him carry me go up on my granny, which is female mother. I will live up there sometime for a weekend. We go to market with her, go sell and come back. And then we're there. And my mother is the one who send me go to school and all them something there. Now, if me did go in my yard and see certain things and me say, some would want to live with my father more because, the court, what the court that take into consideration, because me and my mother live in a one room, my father never live in a one room. My father lives in a more than one room.
Well, remember, it would have to be an application. An application would have to be made to the court, right? Now it sounds like your parents already had a structure in place. It sounds like a sole custody structure that your mother had with you, but then there was liberal access that your father had to you. So they already set up a structure in themselves that it seems that that structure was working, and you don't know necessarily the discussions that were had behind the scenes.
No discussion never go on. No discussion never go on, man.
No discussion at all?
No. Because my father did want to take me and carry me go a female mother go live. Which is my granny.
Mm-hmm.
You know, Jonestown. And
but was your mother, were you at danger? Was your mother a danger to you?
No, my father wasn't a danger to me neither.
So why did he think it was necessary to take you away from your mother?
Eh?
Why did he think it was necessary to take you away from your mother?
Me and I live in one room.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and him no same people if you live in one room that way there, you know. So him feel say mother better have a better house arrangement if me go live with my granny.
And I agree with that too, because if you were to bring it to court, you know, if your father were to bring it to court and to argue and to say that he doesn't think that this is promoting your physical health or overall well-being to be staying in a space like that, then that is something that could be considered.
But suppose me want to live with my mother.
So, but that's the thing. That's the thing. It's not just one element isn't going to overpower the next element.
How the court are going to decide it? How the court are going to decide that?
One factor doesn't overpower the other factor. So money is not necessarily going to overpower the fact that one parent having more money than the other don't overpower that. The wishes of the child is important, but it also doesn't overpower what is best for the child, if you understand what I mean. Yeah. Say for example, and I'm just stepping outside of your context a little just to give you a different understanding. Yeah. Say for instance, your mother earned so much less than your father and wasn't necessarily able to take care of you. You know that the court can make an order or rather indicate that, all right, let us do an assessment. Let's do a means report. That's what they call it. To see how much it is that the father is earning and how much he can reasonably contribute to the child. So when you look at it, you know, it's an objective test. It's not going to be just a single factor test. You may want to stay with your mother because you're more emotionally attached to your mother. But what if the court says that, okay, we understand that he loves his mother and we understand he has a closer attachment to her, but let us look at the bigger picture. So why I mentioned even that's the financial aspect of it is we may often feel like custody is just a one-size-fits-all thing. And the judge just geared the picnic because she a woman, or the judge just keen the picnic because he have more money, or the judge just decide for put the child in state care because they want to break the families apart. But that's not what it is, because the court system is there to ensure that the balance of society or the social fabric of society is maintained. Because I don't know if you recognize, but having a strong family structure is the foundation. Yeah, a lot of times persons that are walking around very brokenhearted, very, very dejected in life and aimless is because they didn't have the right start.
And turn criminal too.
Right.
Turn criminal, they never have a strong family structure.
Never have a strong family structure. And that's not to say that they're not destined for great things in life, you know. But the court has an obligation to society to make sure that when it comes to children, because there was a video, you know, where there was a gentleman that was complaining that on TikTok that he and his partner broke up and they both have gone their separate ways, and she bring him to court and for the child, and he showed up and she was not there.
Yeah,
he had to take
time off
time off from work and all of that stuff. And he's saying that, listen, this is so unfair. But the court generally says that, okay, when you're looking into the welfare of the child, you're considering this. And generally there's more leeway, I find, in matters that involve children than not. Why? Because the court wants to make sure that all of the T's are crossed and all of the I's are dotted. And if it is that the mother isn't there or wasn't able to show up for whatever reason, then the session would be adjourned and the court will look at those considerations. But the family structure is extremely important, right? And so a judge will do what it takes to ensure that it is preserved. And that is why you have something called both sole custody and joint custody.
Yeah.
In sole
all right, hold on. Before you go into that part, right,
right,
we're going to take a break and come forward.
Sure.
The time on IRIE FM is...
The time is 15 minutes past 4 o'clock.
While driving through Jamaica, there's only one radio station I listen to. IRIE FM, IRIE FM, IRIE.
Yeah, we're talking to Simone Gardner, attorney at law. We're talking about fear or unfair, the treatment of women and man as it relates to child custody, having a child. Which one of them is more suitable to have the child? She's saying that the court will decide depending on questions that is asked as it relates to the man and the woman and the child. All right, yes, you was going to say, so I don't know if you remember what you was going to say.
Yes, I remember, but I want to wrap up and directly address your question. You said that, but if you prefer to be with one parent, not just have one bedroom, and it's you and that parent sharing that room and that bed. Now, remember, when I said that the wishes of the child would be considered, it also depends on the age and the maturity of the child, because the considerations of a 12-year-old or a 13-year-old child, based on their age and maturity, would carry a different weight than maybe like a 3-year-old child, right? So the child's preference is important, but it's not decisive. The emotional attachment that a child has to one parent is important as well, right? And the court will carry weight, but it's everything mixed into one that will make the final decision. For instance, the stability of the home. Suppose your mother lives in a home that, all right, is one bag of chaos. Maybe she have a new partner and it's not very stable. You know what I mean? That is critical, And I would see the stability of the home as even more critical than the child's preference and even the child's emotional attachment to the parent. Financial ability and educational support is important, and as well as the conduct of the parents, the past care and conduct of the parents. Because what if you have a parent in one of the two parents that is aggressive when it comes to disciplining the child? All of those things are taken into account. So, like I said before, it's not a one-size-fits-all thing. It's something for you to present your case to the court and for the other parent to present their case and to create a history, basically, or tell a story about why it is that they are better suited. But the type of custody also depends on the relationship that the parents have with each other. Because if you have parents that are not able to sit down in a room and to come to an amicable agreement where the child is concerned, then joint custody is basically out of the question, right? Because in order for you to have joint custody, you have to make sure that there is some form of structure in place where, for instance, you pick up the child at 6 p.m. on a Friday this week and you drop them off 6 p.m. on the Friday of the following week. The parents have communication on WhatsApp. They pick up the call when either the parents call, then pick up the phone. Both of them in the class group chats, and they're able to show some level of maturity where the child is concerned. And a lot of parents aren't at that level just yet. So when you look at the conduct of the parents too, that also determines whether or not the court will consider joint custody or sole custody. And when you have sole custody, it don't mean that that child is just going to see one parent and the other parent get knocked. That's not what happens. What happens is you can have sole custody with primary care and control going to one parent, and you have liberal access to the other parent, which means that similar to your situation growing up, you can live with your mother, and then you have the father that can come and visit whenever it is reasonable. Right? Or maybe can come and visit on weekends. It depends. They can come and visit on the weekends. It all depends on what makes sense.
Yeah. And it all depends on the judge.
Right, but it also depends on the parents. I don't think
No, I never said it depends on what I say.
It depends on the parents, man. We need to live good with each other. And realize that the child is what matters. It's not me and you, you know. It's both of us coming together to figure out what is best for the child, because you remember a lot of us, we know, grow up in emotionally mature spaces. You know, a lot of us want to make sure that we overcome those things of the past and break generational curses, right? And the only way for you to do that where family is concerned is to see past the differences of me and you and look at what the child is going to experience, because for us, this is our everyday life, and for them, it's a core memory, you know. This is the memory that is going to carry through to adulthood. And this is what is going to determine their attachment styles in their own relationships.
Well,
so it's bigger than me and you.
I can tell you something. My grandmother, which is my father and mother, did want me come live with her. Because when my father dead,
Where is that?
Where?
Why is that? So it seemed like the father and the grandmother wanted to live with the grandmother.
Because she never liked my mother.
Oh, boy.
She never liked my mother. I don't blame my mother live. You know, see, but true, she always had to say, you see when them call me Rai, them say, you see when Rai can't take bus, he may go take bus, come up here and left you down there. I tell my mother. Yeah, and me did love go up there too, you know, because what now, when me go up there, me have two cousins living there, up there. Me see all sort of thing I go on up there. Me can play marble and make kite and all that. Them go and market with her on Friday and come up back Sunday morning. My mother now, she just... Yeah, me love that. My mother now, me and I just, they are the house. And she do what she's supposed to do. You know, go which part where I go. She carry me go a movie, Palace, Gaiety, Rialto and all them places. So, me never had no problem with living my mother, but my granny was insisting that me should have come up there, come live, should have preferred me up there, we live down, go live with that the woman there, you know, so. Me end up living with my mother still, straight up.
Right. Put her foot down.
Yeah, me mentally live with my mother, but me still go up there on weekend. Me go up there on weekend, me go up at Jonestown on weekend, you know, when I go to school. And she make my mother make me go up there. She never have no problem for me go up there. You know, so no father never in between me and she.